And we are live, or at least we should be. Today we're going to be tackling Charizard in the 7-star raids, as long as we can find one. Let's see if we can pull that off. Today we're going to be tackling Charizard in... But I have got to swap my sound over. There we go. That is perfect. Okay, we're going to connect to the internet. And we're gonna see what we can get done. Saving. You're not connected to the internet. Let's go over to Poke Portal. Now let's check the area first, shall we? There's a ghost type raid. There's a chance that this is Charizard, but I think the Charizard ones look different. Yeah, these are the Charizard ones. Probably. No, wait. I guess either of these could be, but it's a dragon type, Terra type. It's Terra Dragon. So I'm assuming that this is the not the one we're looking for, but we're gonna go over to it just in case, just cause. Okay, so currently I'm prepping a Grimmsnarl for these raids. I need to see what its Terra type is dark, which isn't super ideal, but Prankster gives priority to the Pokemon's status moves. I don't know. Hold on, I gotta let my dog in the room. Should be able to see him in the background. Oh, unless you can't. You kind of can, a little bit, if I sit at a really awkward angle. I'm trying to figure out Grimmsnarl hidden ability. I don't know if it's Prankster or not, to be honest. I think we're going to let it keep Prankster because we want Reflect and Light Screen to be doing as much work as they can, you know? And we'll also leave Spirit Break. Yeah, so I think we'll start by setting up Light Screen and then Reflect. But what we really need to do is earn a few more candies. And to do so, slightly north. Oh, this should be it over here. Yep. Let's just see what this is. Item. Mimikyu. Which means that this over here is definitely a Charizard, like 100%. Which sucks because I'm not technically ready for that. I need this Grimmsnarl to be a good deal stronger. Like a good bit stronger. With that in mind, maybe we should just go try to join a random one. Yeah? What do y'all think of that? Let's go confirm that this is Charizard. It's pretty much gonna be. Kind of guaranteed. But, ooh. Say, yeah. One of those guys. Cannot think of its name right now. Rodon. Charizard? Yep. That is super unfortunate because we are not ready. But we can possibly join a non-Charizard because there's got to be someone out there that doesn't have it yet. And as soon as we do one or two of those, we should be able to get Grimmsnarl at least closer to the level we need. Let's join this Mimikyu. If we can. Most of the time, it'll just say you were unable to join it. I don't know why, but it does. Yeah. Especially when it takes this long to join, it's usually because you're incapable of joining. Future reference for anyone that doesn't have the game yet or has them and isn't sure what is going on with why they can't join. Here it comes. The only other crappy part about it saying all of this is you have to sit here and wait on it to basically decide whether or not it's going to let you play. Or join, rather. And in this case, it's not going to let us, so... Kind of a waste of time. Whoa! Okay, it actually worked. I didn't expect that at all. Legitimately did not expect that. Even a little bit. That's pretty awesome. Alright, let's throw Grimmsnarl in here. This thing has not been EV trained or anything yet, and it's only level 67. But this is also only a 4-star raid, so I'm hoping we can get something done here. This will give us a bit of practice. Any minute now. They're probably just waiting for a fourth. Oh, maybe not. Here we go. All right, let's set up light screen first. Hopefully before, there we go. We'll set up a light screen. We'll set up a reflect. Just in case it tries to wood hammer Vaporeon over there. That would be really unfortunate. That did not do a ton of damage at all. That's fine. And then we'll cheer to go all out. Now we'll attack. And hopefully do a little something. It should throw a shield up now, I would assume. Yeah, there it goes. Let's go Spirit Break. Let's have this thing do a little less damage, shall we? Especially now that it's removed negative effects from itself, now would be a really good time to go ahead and start lowering its special attack. Yeah, there it goes. Just keep on falling. Let's do another Spirit Break. There we go. Also, I think we need to go find a different Grimmsnarl, unfortunately. This thing's got Terra Raid type, the Dark Terra Raid type, which I keep saying Terra Raid type. It has the Dark Terra type, which is unfortunate and not ideal, especially for a Dragon type raid. We could really benefit from being able to terrestrialize to, you know, the fairy type. Alright, we got some candies, which is exactly what we wanted. But again, I think we're going to go look for a different Impidimp and then evolve that bad boy. And hopefully get it up to closer to, at least, level 100, which is the level we need. So let's go do that. Let's see here. We need to go to the thicket. The can't remember what it's called. The bamboo forest, essentially. It's over here. Fly over to this Pokemon Center. We're gonna cruise on into it, and then there should be some Impidimps in here, and we can hopefully check for a Fairy Terra type, because that is what we want over Dark. For a number of reasons. Be prepared for some chug. It's gonna look pretty ugly. Every time you go in here. This isn't the right area. I don't think. I think where I meant to go was the other forest. There's another forest that looks more like a bamboo forest. And where is it? Because that's the one we want. Right? Alright, let me check the Pokedex. Maybe it is in here. A to Z. And go all the way down to I, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Impidimp. Habitat. Yeah, I guess it is in this forest. Okay. Let's ride around. Oh, there's one now. Oh boy. It's nighttime, so a dusk ball would not only look cool with this Pokemon, it may actually work better. Right now, at least. Dark places or at night is when this Pokeball excels. Exhibit A. Now we just need to figure out what its Terra type ended up being. Hopefully it'll just get added to our party. It did. Didn't mean to jump there. Alright, what is your Terra type? Fairy, that's beautiful. And exactly what we needed. Okay. I'm gonna check its stats out of curiosity. It's got Prankster, which is good. Its stats... Oof. Its special attack and special defense are no good. Its HP is great, which is actually really beneficial for us. But we definitely want to train the special attack and special defense. So let's head to the mountain. Shall we? Well, not the mountain, but the mountain town. We need to go to this city because we have, I think I've got like 20-something bottle caps at this point from grinding different raids. And we're going to train up this thing with this guy right here. Train up this Impidimp. I hope it doesn't have to be level 100 to do this. I think they might have to be level 100, but I can't remember for certain. Can't withstand hyper train unless we reach 50. We gotta hit level 50. Okay, that's fine. That should be relatively doable. I don't think I have enough candies, though, yet, to get to level 50. Alright, so this will get it to evolve. But we're still pretty far off from level 50. So I guess we'll join another raid, yeah? Kind of our best option. Kind of our only option. You don't need to learn that, and I'll teach you your moves, trust me. Go back into another Terra raid, see what we can find. Do I have a shell bell, I wonder? Battle items. Maybe it's under here. We're looking for a shell bell. Not looking like we have it. I think we want to change this thing to impish nature, though. Do I have one of those, or do I need to go buy one? I think I used my only... Yeah, it looks like I used my only one. Well, let's see here. I'm gonna go get a shell bell for Azumarill. And probably a light clay for our buddy old pal, what's his name? Grimmsnarl. So we need light clay and a shell bell. Light clay and a shell bell. I wish I could create the move belly drum, but I don't think I can. Is belly drum a normal type attack? I thought it was. I'm almost certain it is. Anyway, we can't. Okay, that's fine. In the meantime, I need to go find a Delibird presence. So we're gonna go this way. There's one over here on the right side of town when you first walk into this gate. So we go all the way around to here. Delibird presence. We're gonna go battle items. We need shell bell and light clay. We'll go down until we get to neither. Okay. I thought you could find both of those here. Maybe it's under here. Soothe bell? No. Nope. Man, where is it then? That's confusing. Where to find shell bell in Scarlet and Violet? Did I overlook it? Because it shows Delibird presence online. Okay. Shell Bell. We're looking for a Shell Bell. It's literally not here. I'm confused. Does anyone else know where this would be? Oh, this says the Delibird presence in Levincia is the only shop. So we're just in the wrong one. I did not realize the different cities sold different products. I thought every Delibird presence sold the same stuff. So we need to go to Levincia, which is... Admittedly, I don't know the town names that well yet. He's being the goodest of boys. You see him, right? There. Boop. Boop. Alright. Where's y'all's Delibird presence? Sandwich shop. This is it. There should be a Shell Bell in here, and hopefully light clay as well. Wow, this is all different stuff. Weird. Huh. Okay, so we'll get a Shell Bell. I don't have enough money. Pay with LP then. To say I know I got plenty of that. Covert Cloak. Because those are good to have. You already have one of those? Now I've got two. Excuse me. Okay, then where's light clay? I think my mouse just died. Crap, it did. That's frustrating. Gotta change the battery on it yet again. I just did this the other day, but I guess I haven't charged these double or triple A's in a long time. You pop off the little plastic part, you know? Gotta make the mouse light as possible. Let me grab another one. Yeah, so rechargeables are great until you forget to recharge them. Alright, let's give this a go. There we go. Instead of Shell Bell, we're now looking for light clay. Okay, so apparently light clay is unique to the Koskarafa location. So I guess we'll fly there next. That's the little beach town. That's the water type trainer. I don't even know if it's actually a beach town. It's more of a port city. And it's way over here. There it is. Another normal type Terra that we might actually be able to take on our own. I'll have to look. Alright, Delibird presence. Show yourself. Where are you? Where are you? Probably up that way. I honestly can't stand visiting this. Oh, is this it? I can't stand visiting this city. If you ever have to go up those escalators, it takes forever. It's the worst. Magnet, Poison Barb, blah, blah, blah. Light clay. There she is. We should have some stuff to sell too. Air balloon. This balloon makes the holder float in the air. If the old holder is hit with an attack, the balloon will burst. I think that's all we need and want. Yeah. general goods. We need to buy an impish mint. Right? Where do we go to find an impish mint? A chancy supply. Alright, so not too far from Mesa Goza's food court should be... What is that? That is a Terra Raiden that hasn't loaded in its beam of light. Oh, it's one we've already checked. That's probably the Mimikyu, normal type Mimikyu. Anyway, we're gonna fly to the Mesa Goza Academy, Uva Academy. Not no Naranja. We are not a part of that. And apparently just south of the food court, there's a chancy supply. So like, says south of the Pokemon Center, not too far from the Mesa Goza's food court. Pokemon Center is this way. South of the Poke Center. Sorry, excuse me. I'm imagining there's going to be like a Chansey out front. Yeah? That ain't it. Neither of those. If I were a Chansey supply, what would I look like? It's a green building. We may have passed it. Let's go back. Nope. Wait. Nope. I thought it was, okay? Leave me alone. Blue, red, none of these are green yet. Nope. Go back over here. The center of the city next to Rough and Tough clothing store. So there's apparently another one. There's two. I just have to find one of them. I know what they look like now. Oh, there it is. This should be it. Yeah, there was a Chansey on the door. Yep, cool. Okay. I'd like to buy. Dog wants out now. Hold on. An impish mint this time. Okay, with LP. Because we're broke as a joke. I don't even remember what impish nature boosts at this point. Oh yeah, we're gonna give light clay to this boy, and then shell bell to this boy. Yes. Okay. And then impish mint. Make its defense stat grow. Don't we want its special defense higher? No, I guess it's fine. I'll change it to something else later if I need to. Okay. Now, let me let the dog out. Who let the dogs out? Who? He can't ever make it. Can't ever make up his mind, I swear. He'll probably want back in here in a few minutes. At least he has done that twice already tonight. Okay. I didn't mean to go to the map. We're going to go Poke Portal. And we're going to try to join another raid. If not, we may just go cruise around and find our own raids to do if we can't find anything interesting outside of Charizard. I'm not even going to attempt to join Charizard. Not only can we not handle it yet, we probably wouldn't make it in time anyway. We probably handle this guy. Fighting type Mimikyu, only 4 stars. I probably won't even waste the time catching it, honestly. It's fighting type, so we need Psychic or Flying, ideally. Let's see. Only level 39. Man. I have a level 100 Gallade, but I don't know that it knows any Psychic type. Oh, you know what? I think it knows Psychic Cut. Psycho Cut. Let's see if we can find it. So I can confirm that. There he is. There's our boy. He knows Hypnosis. Does not know any Psychic type moves. Crap. Okay, so our Salamence does. It's just not a very high level. Oh, you know what? Let's go with this one. We're just going to use this Salamence. It's only a 4-star, so realistically, we should be able to take it on. I'm pretty sure this Salamence is from a 5 or 6-star raid anyway. Any minute now. It's time. Dual Wing Beat. Hurricane. Next thing you know, this Mimikyu is going to be knocked out. Gonna be taken down a notch, baby. Dual Wing Beat. Flap, flap. Boy. I said it avoided it. You know what? Never mind. Dual wing beat. Flap. Flap. Booyah. Woo! We're doing all the damage right now. Holy crap. That does nothing to me, Mimikyu, but go ahead. Keep targeting me. We did it. Don't catch. I've literally never chosen to just not catch one. Interesting. I think now we'll go host one. Just because we can probably get away with hosting one on our own. Logan, are you are you in the chat? Instead of joining another one, there's a steel type up north I saw. Not that, that's the Mimikyu. There it is. And a flying type. Okay, we could probably do either of those pretty easily. Let's go to Casseroya Lake. And then we'll do what we can. Okay. Now, I should have looked at what direction it was. West. Well, turn this way. Jump up. Fly. Up in a Winnie Whip. Shazam. Go. Go, Web, go. The reference to a classic for those of you that the real ones. Whoa. Alright, I get it. Pop in. Yep, you popped in. Oh, don't do it. Man. Let me free, Dratini. Let me go. Let me run. Thank you. I just want to get to the freaking thing. Come on, go. Ooh, excuse me. I baby vomited a little bit. We only got one gimme gold coin from that. That's trash. That's trash. This is the grass type. This isn't even the right one. That wasn't even... We had to keep going west. Go west, my boy. I'm going to fly to avoid the pop-in for as long as I can. Ooh. Bob and weave, bob and weave, bob and weave. Jump up. Fly, climb. Alright, this steel type should be... any minute now. Any minute now to be showing up. Hello, Heracross. Is that it over there? Is it really way over there? I don't know. That seems far. I misjudged its location like crazy. No matter. We have wings. Or at least a glider. We can't really fly, okay? If I go any further than like... right about now. See? It just breaks. It just starts slowly declining. Makes no sense when my Pikachu knows the move fly. Like, I literally have a Pikachu that knows fly. And this thing can't, but... fine, whatever. Challenges group. Let anyone join. Leave me a 5-star steel type. With the Pokemon itself actually being grass type. We can use our starter here and really lay down... Holy crap, people joined quick. They joined before, like, the game had even processed, like, what was going on. That was awesome. Okay. We are all ready to go. At least I am. Salome, using... There we go. Delicious water. Stay hydrated, kids. This music is always so freaking hype. Come on, let me use another one. Let me get in there. I want to hit it with another torch song. Well, it makes a different noise when it's using torch song, but whenever you send out... excuse me. Whenever you send out Skeledirge, that's what you hear. Right before it takes your soul and burns it. Not actually what Skeledirge does, but a Ghost Fire type definitely sounds like it'd be capable of that. That's our third special attack boost. With this being a 5-star raid, I don't think... Actually, it might take away our effects. Has it taken away its own effects yet? Because if not, it may only do that. There it goes. Remove negative effects from itself. We may be next, so I'm going to go ahead and Terrasilize and Overheat to kind of beat it to the punch. We'll Terrasilize as well. Or just use Overheat. What the... I told you to Terrasilize, bro. Why did you Terrasilize? We could have done so much damage. We lost 2 stages of special attack there, which is really unfortunate because we'll have to make it up. But we had already boosted 3 stages, so we'll go. I'm gonna go one more torch song to set us 2 stages up in total. We'll Terrasilize for sure this time, Overheat, and that'll give us a Terrasilize to Overheat to knock us down 2 stages, putting us back even. Pedal Dance will do nothing to me. Your power means nothing here, Florgus, whatever. Nullified. Beautiful. Thanks for that. Love you. We're going to do it anyway. Torch Song. Goodbye. Overheat. Hello. Chandelier, baby. We got the chandelier, and now we're going to whoosh. Whirr. Whirr. Woo, 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 woo. Bam. Goodbye, Florgus. I don't know if I have caught one of these yet. Legitimately, I don't have a clue. I guess I'll catch this one. I feel like I've caught this, but it's really hard to say. So go Pokeball. It's so victorious. And then it just cuts out for the successful capture music. Flybaby. Oh, this is Flybaby's evolution. Is that a new registry for me? That might be a new registered Pokemon. I don't think I've caught one of those yet. I've caught one of those. Okay. I didn't think I had, but I guess whatever. That's fine. Let's go to this one next. We're just going to cut straight across. We definitely won't be making it to that island. There's no way. Our glider is too inefficient. We're just going to come careening down on top of some poor unsuspecting soul that pops in on us because the Switch can't quite handle this poorly optimized game. Need to burp again. I would do this 3-star, but it feels like a waste of time. Grass would not only be really easy to take out, but it's only 3-star, which It would be easy to knock out quickly. It just, I don't think it's a big whale. That's another big whale. Would be worth it to spend the time on. Do you see that? Oh! Sorry. I know that was loud. These fishies are popping up out of nowhere. It's honestly kind of hard to keep up with. Climb, climb, climb. I don't know that I have a really strong... I'll use Miraidon. Let's go into our boxes. And put... I guess just this Mimikyu up. Oh, I have 2. What level is this Miraidon? $68. No, go back to riding. Return to ride form, please. There we go. Let's grab out our other Miraidon, since we have 2 of those. If this is a 5-star, we won't need to level it up. If it's a 6-star, we probably should. A 4-star? Man. Let anyone join. This is going to be easy. Especially with Miraidon. Like, come on now. This is a joke. Also, I don't know why I put this in my party, since you can choose from boxes and stuff. I'm going to go mark already, so that whoever gets in here will hurry up and ready up. Oh, goodness. Ready up, everyone. Ready up. Come on, let's do this. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's boogie woogie. Yep. Now ready up. Ooh, he's got the legendary. I know that took him a while. These might be some of the hardest legendaries to catch. Like in any Pokemon game yet. I would know because I still haven't caught them. It takes too long. Here we go. How much damage does Electro Drift do? Are they both 100? Wow. And we've already got its shield up. Oh, it's already gone. This Mimikyu's a goner, bro. Yeah, that's great. Remove all the negative effects from yourself you'd like. Electro Drift. Bam. Bye-bye, Mimikyu. Bye-bye. See you never. Hasta luego. Toodaloo. I think we are going to catch this one just because the flying Terra type is cool to me. I like the balloon reference to Flying Pikachu. No reason other than that. I don't have a good reason, so... Yeah, the music is really freaking awesome. For Rizzle. Doodle-a-ding! And it just gets interrupted by the successful capture. Lots of medium experience candies. We might be getting close to having that Impidimp at level 50, which means we can go ahead and at least boost it up. Oh, excuse me, with bottle caps. Bag. Go to our candies. We have an XL. No, no, no! I didn't want to use it on Miraidon. I'm so dumb. Crap. That was an XL candy. That was 30,000 experience we could have given a freaking Morgrim. Whatever. At least it's evolving now, right? Better late than never. Boo 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 boom. And it's level 52, which means we can go take it back to the mountain. Look at him, beefy boy. Chest, shoulders, and forearms for days. They don't quit. They don't stop. I'm probably going to go ahead and move this guy to the front. Put the other guy in the boxes so that I don't accidentally send in the wrong one that doesn't have light clay or anything. Yeah, I think I like the sound of that. Is what I was trying to say. We level this up anymore? We have quite a few medium, don't we? Oh, just 10. I'll take it. Okay, back to the mountain. Specifically, Montenevera. Montenevera. Mount Everest. That's what silly Americans read it as. Mount Everest. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do I have Torment? I need to create that. And as far as I know, I haven't done that yet. I know I have another Reflect. And... Wait, Taunt? Huh. I don't know. People online are suggesting Taunt for Grimmsnarl, but that doesn't make a ton of sense to me. I don't know why you would want a Pokemon you're in a raid with to only use attack moves. Eesh. Alright, goodbye fake tears. Go Reflect. And goodbye Assurance. And I guess I'll teach it Taunt. I don't really know how that would be applicable. I don't understand that reference at all. Best moves for Terra Raid Grimmsnarl. I just don't think that's a good recommendation. Yeah, see, this is saying... Alright, I guess we'll go taunt. Maybe you start the game, like start the raid with taunt? I don't know, man. It looks like I'm wearing Cyclops, like my phone. It's like a Cyclops type situation. Good angle. I'm gonna rearrange these moves. Ooh. This call sounds terrifying. Says to use HP ups, 26 of them if you have them. I definitely don't have 26. And I don't have the money for more. But I can use 11 on this Pokemon. It says to use 1 Zinc, so we'll do that too. It also says to use a Careful Mint, which... Oh, it says to use some of these feathers too. 2 health feathers. Okay. And 6 muscle feathers. Okay. And 2 clever feathers. These I have apparently to spare. And now it wants me to use a Careful Mint instead of an Impish Mint. Having a Pokemon smell this mint can make its special defense stat grow stronger, however its special attack may suffer. Yeah, that sounds better, actually. Because I'm pretty sure Spirit Break is a physical type attack, isn't it? Let's look. Yeah, it's physical. Okay. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. I like that. We want that. Now that we're here, let's go over to our boy. What do we need to fix about you again? I think it's HP was best, right? Yeah, it's special attack, special defense. So basically everything but its HP needs work. Starting with its special attack and special defense, though. I only have 13 bottle caps. I thought I had a lot more bottle caps than that. Special attack, special defense. Let's start with those because those are really bad right now. They're literally no good. Let's see what they're at now. They went from no good to very and pretty. Oh wait. Oh, just hyper trained. Okay. So we'll do the other 3 then, real quick. Because I have enough, and we're going to need them to be as high as they possibly can. Our boy Grimmy. Grimmsnarl. Start the training. Beautiful. Do we want to nickname Grimmsnarl? I was thinking Grim, just because he's a boy. We could also do Reaper. My name on YouTube is Greek for Deathbringer. We could do a play off of Karos or something. Just throwing out ideas. Nothing concrete. Ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. Are there any... There's a ground type. I could probably get carried through our Charizard raid. I just don't wanna. That feels dirty. And besides, we're a support Pokemon. We should probably be one of the stronger Pokemon. Or we're going to be using a support Pokemon, so we should probably have one of the stronger Pokemon on the field. Let's go to this one. This Dragon type. What is the deal with Mimikyu being so prevalent right now? If we can get in here, we can dominate this just with my first build for Charizard, which was Azumarill. That name was escaping me. See, I would use Grimmsnarl, but it's only 55. That's still super low. That's just not... I don't know, that's not high. Like, that's not high enough at all, in my opinion. So we're going to go Azumarill, along with everyone else, apparently. God, we're all sheep. We're all sheep here. It's about to go down. This Mimikyu is not going to know what hit him. We're just going to be like, play rough. Did you hear all those all those Azumarill? I wonder if you use 4 at once, if it sounds just crazy loud. Peaks the mic. Whoa, someone's going belly drum strat. Okay. I see you. Break the disguise. So that, what's his name is set up for the move that he needs to execute. Aqua Ring. What a weird decision. I wonder how much this play rough's about to heal us. None, because it avoided the attack. Awesome. I've had a lot of bad luck with that lately. Stop it. Mimikyu. Quit. Holy. Was that us? Nope. Dude, that Doxbun is laying down some damage. Holy crap. I guess we'll cheer. Oh, wow. Belly Drum Azumarill is kind of scary. That's fine. That's also fine. Let me cheer. Mimikyu, stop doing so many different things. I need to cheer. Please. Any minute now, we'll get to cheer. Any minute now. There we go. Go all out. What has happened? Where does Doxbun go? It's not going to do a lot. Yep. We'll do another play rough. Surely this will finish it off. Right? We've raised our attack and special attack 1 stage. I was going to say, how is it not gone yet? But finally it is. Beautiful. I think we will catch this one. This would be a fun little trade. I want to do some surprise trades on Christmas Day. Just for the heck of it. Question for you guys at home. Have you seen the NMD Adidas just released a new shoe? I got an email about it earlier today. I'm just now getting around to looking at it. The NMD S1s. It's a spin-off of the NMD R1s, which is a great looking shoe, a good looking shape. The S ones are, well, they're definitely a shoe. You know what I mean? They're every bit a shoe. For whatever that's worth. Anyway, we need to be doing 5-star because holy large candy. I need to just skip 4-star because that was so much large candy. Holy crap. Use me. Goodness gracious. Back into the Poke Portal. Another Terra Raid. Looking for a dragon. Dragon type. Dragon these balls across your face. Let's just try it. Whatever. I'm not going to be able to get in because too many people are going to join it, but let's just try it. Worst case, we'll come back out and go to the... Uh-oh. I'm not going to be able to do this successfully. We can try a Azumarill. Oh, no. This isn't going to go well. I just know it isn't. Which is really unfortunate for whoever we're assisting here. We're not going to win it. There's just no way. This Charizard does way too much damage. It'll be good to see what it's like, though. For whenever I come around or get around to using Grimmsnarl. Just to get like a sneak peek as to what the dealio with this man's is. It looks cool. Delicious. When are we going to start? Are we just not? Hello? This is great. What is going on? Come on now. Any minute. I'm just not being given an option to do anything. Alright. Now that I can finally do things, let's go play rough. Well, thankfully, that's not going to do a ton. Whoa, we're doing it! We're doing some damage! I didn't heal for a ton, but I healed a little bit, which I'll take. Alright, now that it's nullified, we're going to cheer. Apologies for the burp. Excuse me. It got, like, all of its health back, and it's using a shield. That's really disappointing. Yikes. Go all out. Please hurry up and cheer. Thank you. Good, good. Yes, yes. Hyper voice. Nice. Belly drum. Okay. Let's hope you got a shell bell, bud. Play rough. Hurricane's not great. As I say, that's going to do a pretty normal amount of damage, and now we're confused. That's unfortunate. Don't hurt yourself in confusion. 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 Azumarill, why? Now we're going to hit with another hurricane, I bet. Fire Blast. I'll actually take that. I just hope we're not still confused, because we're... Yes! Yes! Good job, Azumarill. Do that damage, buddy boy. or girly girl. I can't remember if I caught a female or a male Azumarill, to be honest. It used Terra Blast. Okay, good. Boom, 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 boom. Hurricane's not good. We're probably... Yep. Ah, that's unfortunate. Took us out. We are chugging away, like tearing down its HP. I think I'm going to cheer on to hang in there. Hopefully that'll help against, well, both Fire Blast. God, why did Fire Blast do so much damage? I was hoping it would help against Fire Blast and Hurricane, but honestly, that Fire Blast did more damage. Dude. At least we're not confused. Did we just do it? Bruh, it gained even more health? Where is it coming from? Where are you getting all this help from, Charizard? Yeah, it doesn't affect me, you douchebag. Try again, buddy boy. How is it taking so much? Let's just go ahead and Terrasilize. I'll try to get one more strong play rough in. It's gonna be really funny to me if we pull this off without it even being like my hosted raid. I still have one that I can host myself, which will be good for anyone that hasn't caught it yet. Wow, I think we just did it. What did we catch it in? That's a big decision. Inferno? You should be fainted. Or did it gain more health? We freaking did it, ladies and gentlemen. Our first one, we did it. Wow, I'm impressed, frankly. We absolutely did it. Ooh. Excuse me. I think we just use the Pokeball here, right? Trying to think of what other, like, what else would look good. Like, what else this thing would look good in. A luxury ball I kind of want to save for the legendaries. I feel like a Pokeball is cool because it's a starter. So, like, it's like Charizard the Mighty, but it's in a Pokeball as if it were my starter. From, like, the beginning. Not from this moment on. You know. But cool. We caught a freaking Charizard. That's kind of awesome. Does that count toward... Well, I'm hoping we caught it. I've never... Okay, I was going to say, I've never failed catching at a Terra raid. Wow. Look at that. Beefy boy. 6 large, 4 XL, 3 ability patch. What does that even do? 3 large, 5 large, bottle cap, 5, 10 more large. We got an obscene number of candy from that. Oh my good lord. Okay, frankly, that was pretty easy. As long as someone's Azumarill knows is not receiving enough video to maintain... What? Viewers will experience buffering? Are you guys experiencing buffering? That sucks. Oh, yeah. Wow. Oh, wait. What's going on? Why is it so low? Are you guys not seeing my face cam right now? It should be high enough. I'm transferring. There's 6,000 going up to YouTube right now. Let me refresh this page. Wow, okay. Weird. That's super strange. I don't know why that's happening, so if you are experiencing buffering at the moment, my apologies. My streaming OBS is showing fine, so I don't know what's going on. I guess we'll see if we can find another Charizard, because that was a crazy, stupid number of just experience candy. That was wild. These are great to farm. Holy crap. Even if you are victorious in this Terra Raid battle, you won't be able to catch the Terra Pokemon. I'm aware, thank you. We're going to swap over to the Azumarill. That went fine the first time, so let's just do it again. I'm curious if this Charizard counts abandoned. I don't know why you would abandon it, but okay. Sure, I guess. Alright, perfect. As a 5-star, let's just throw in a Azumarill again. Because play rough. Play rough exists. Therefore, dragons must die. We're ready up. Boom, boom, ba, 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 boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, ba, 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 boom, boom. Play rough. I'm gonna play so rough with you, Gengar, you're not even gonna know what hit you, bud. You're about to get roughly played with. Yeah. Again, guys, I'm sorry if it's still... Why is it still showing the stream health is poor? Please use a keyframe frequency or 4 seconds. Oh, there it goes. Stream health is healthy. Okay, we're good. It finally went healthy again. My internet just kind of was having some issues for a second there, so we should be a-okay now. Man, is everyone confused right now? What's going on? Oh, it's poison type, so that's super effective to fairy my fairy self. That's not good. Oh, Lord, I'm about to bust. Gel Bell's pretty dope for these raids. The Gengar gained health as well. And now has a shield. Awesome. Play rough again. Play rough again. I want to say it just removed all of our stats. If not, it's about to. Did that Dox one just faint, or did it? It did. Oof. Yikes. How am I not capable of terrestrializing yet? Hang on, everyone. Hang tough. Hang 10. Hang tight. So play rough again. And hopefully I can... I think we just lost to this Gengar. Yeah. Oof. That's all I have to say is oof. Not our proudest moment. Let's try this again. We probably have close to enough candies at this point, honestly, to get our Grimmsnarl to level 100 and take on the Charizard. Let's try this Charizard. Take on the Charizard ourselves. I don't know that for certain. Seems like we probably could. Wow, we got in. Kind of crazy that we could do that. That we just did that. Azumarill is a buddy boy. He's a boy. It's a boy. It's a he. He's a he. His pronouns are he, him. Now, don't go using overheat right off the bat like that. Oh no. Bro, chill, we haven't even done anything yet. Holy crap. Everyone go all out, I guess. Wow. Man's just took out Hatterene, like right off the bat. Also, we're confused, which is just great. Ah, that sucks. Cheer, hang tough. This Hatterene's gonna get us blown out of here in a matter of seconds. No, stay fainted, please. You're not helping at all. You just keep getting fainted in one shot. Now I'm done. Because Hurricane does just a ridiculous amount of damage, frankly. Wow, our time's already halfway gone. We need to get rid of this thing fast. What is going on? This is the exact opposite of the first one. This is going so poorly. I must have just gotten really lucky with my team comp on the first one. Even though it was 3 Azumarills goofy enough. Ah, don't confuse me again. This is so frustrating. It's just going to use Overheat or Fire Blast on Hatterene and we're going to get blown out of here. I actually got a hit off. That's impressive. I'm genuinely like, way to go. Good job. All right. Yeah. Let's try for another play, Ruff. Could you try not being confused anymore, Azumarill? You avoided the attack. Good job, bud. Instant out of confusion. This Azumarill is the OG, fam. I don't care what anyone says. This is the Azumarill. Shiny Azumarill? Nah. This Azumarill? Yeah. There's no way we're going to complete this. I'm just really happy with my Azumarill because it's avoided 2 Hurricanes in a row. This is sick. We now have enough to terrasilize. And I think we're going to do that. Just for a desperate attempt at one last go at it. That Hatterene is absolutely destroying us. He needs to go use something else or train it up way more before showing up to this. Because wow, is he getting us screwed over. Fire Blast is going to do nothing. Oh, okay, it did a lot, but that's okay. We're going to play rough. And it's going to avoid the attack. Really? Really? I just want to play rough. I just want to Terra Fairy play rough. I can have nothing. I'm just kidding. It's a bit dramatic considering we've already caught one. That was annoying. That went so horribly for quite frankly no reason. What are all these noises? Are these... Y'all hear that? There were just a bunch of leftover effects from the raid. That was funny. This game's full of goofy bugs. Just freaking goofy. Bruh. Goofy bugs. Straight goofy. Let's try to find a Mimikyu dragon type since those are easier, I guess. And since no one can seem to handle anything else. You know what? Let's go Steel. Ooh, a 6-star Steel Ditto is actually pretty legit potential. As long as we can get in. I'm imagining other people have already gotten in. Which means we could probably go for the Florges. That's a bad idea with... The Florges, Electric, and Dragon Terra are both terrible ideas for a Azumarill. Like, a Azumarill could probably handle the electric one because it's only 4-star, but that dragon one, it's a grass-type Pokemon, so it would hit pretty hard. It's not looking like we're gonna get into... Yeah, that's fine. Let's just let it refresh, and then we'll try our hand at a couple more. Just because I don't think Miraidon's gonna handle a 6-star at only level 72. Fresh. Let's see what we get. We're looking for dragon types. Mimikyu. Yeah, we'll do that one. I would have been better off doing the Florges steel type. But the Mimikyu steel type should be more than doable. The only downside is it might know a ghost type move, which will be super effective against Skeledirge, but that's fine. We will cross that bridge when we get to it, as they say. We don't want to ready up. We want to get Skeledirge. Then we'll ready up. Oh, you know what, though? We could just... we could flex on him. It knows Fire Blast, but it only knows Fire Blast, and that's not a good call. It would have been cool, but not a good decision at all. So instead, Skeledirge it is. See, like, this guy's using his Charizard, which is a cool flex and all, but it's really not a great move. It's just not a good decision overall, I would say. Depending on its move set. I don't know, maybe he's changed its moves. Even then, though, there are better options. Alright, we're gonna do a torch song here. Ooh, it's burned. Okay, if the Charizard did that, I stand corrected because that cuts its attack in half, which means everyone is that much more likely to survive. Wow. Used Wood Hammer on me? You would have been better off using it against like Lucario or the Pokemon we call Jewel. I can't think of its actual name right now. Palmot? Torch Song does a stupid amount of damage. Like, it's actually silly. Misty Terrain, okay. The battlefield got weird. Oh, never mind. That must just be Psychic Terrain that happens for. Excuse me again. My apologies. That was a Terra Blast. You're gonna gather around. So it's got a shield, which means next it will remove all negative effects from it. And I can't remember if 5 stars remove negative effects from us or not. It did just steal some of our Terra Orb energy, despite it not saying it. Alright, we should be able to Terrasilize now, and with 3 special attack boosts, Terrasilized Terra Overheat, Terra Fire type Overheat is going to do a crazy... Oh, well. I guess it stole more energy than we thought. We'll just raise our special attack once more and be able to use Overheat twice. The first one being really strong, the second one being pretty strong, the third being a normal amount. And every time after that, depreciating. Surely we can... Ooh, someone cheered. And now we can Terrasilize. Now we'll Terra Fire type Overheat, and it's going to be a scary amount of damage for this Mimikyu. We might finish it off. I feel like those shields are always a little tough, but we might do it. We shall see. We did it. I honestly wasn't certain if we could, but we did. Yeah, that was it. Booyah! And we are going to... I'm choosing to catch this one. I guess because, 1, Mimikyu is difficult to say no to. And 2, Steel Terra type is just a good Terra type. And again, at worst, we will have a fun little Pokemon to surprise trade. Remember, guys, be sure to collect a lot of surprise trades for Christmas Day. For the boys and girls around the world that get the game for the first time, it's going to be fun for them. I imagine an insane amount of fun for them, actually. Excuse me. What did I get that's new? What is a booster energy? The energy that fills this capsule boosts the strength of the Pokemon. It can be held by a certain Pokemon. I may have to look that up because I don't know what that means anymore. I was probably told when I was given it, but a patch that can be used to change the regular ability of a Pokemon to a rarer ability. A rarer ability? Huh. A rarer ability. I must say that intrigues me. 38 large candies. That's so freaking many. All right. And how many will it take to get you level 90? Dude, you're so close to where we need you to be. Buddy. Boy. Boy. Let me try that again. Boy. I don't think I can get as low as Kratos. Boy. Boy. I can keep trying all day, but I don't think I'm going to get there. Trying to wet my whistle. Boy. Boy. Getting closer. We're getting there. Boy. Still want to play Ragnarok. See, this is the kind of stack you want going into a Charizard. I can't stand that people are trying to use Sylveon for this. It feels like it's the most basic decision on the planet. But I guess they're trying the matchups. I don't think it's a great decision. But it's fine. It's serviceable, I guess. This Azumarill hopefully knows Belly Drum. If that's the case, we might be fine. Oh, they're both shiny. That's pretty cool. All right, I'll give them that. That's cool. The fact that they're both shiny gives me some hope, because that means they care. Hey, before I got a light screen off? That's so lame. You turd burglar. Yeah, we get it, okay? Sheesh. Light screen, please. Oh, they're setting up Calm Mind, too. That's not going to do much. Ooh, it did a scary amount. All things considered. All right, now we're going to reflect. Yikes. What is that Sylveon over there doing? I guess we'll cheer now. Oop, my headset just died. Time to swap the battery. Longtime fans of the channel know that this headset is basically the best headset money can buy because of the feature I'm about to show off now. Take out the old battery. It looks like this. You put in the other battery that's been charging this whole time. We'll use Taunt here. You have to take the headset off first. Can't get the... Charizard fell for the taunt. What an idiot. Buffoon. Woo! Oh, I dropped the battery. Another shield? Alright, the headset's turning back on. There we go. Why can't I do anything? Inferno? What is going on? There we go. I was about to say. Let's just try a Spirit Break. Let's just throw out a move. Let's throw out a move. I think our stuff got reset. Yeah, it did. So when we come back in, we actually need to not attack. We need to do Light Screen and Reflect again. And that was my mistake. So we'll start with a light screen. But it failed. So light screen's still up right now? Is that what... That's gotta be what that means. You doubling up on the hurricanes, Charizard? That's a little unfair, bud. I mean, sure, do what you're gonna do, but... I guess I don't get to do anything, huh? That was so unfair. I feel targeted. One of those shiny Sylveons better pull something off. Or just faint. Yo, was that a hyper beam? Pew, pew, pew. What the countdown sounds like. Pew, pew, pew. I wonder why we can only connect. I wonder why we can only catch one of these each. I get it. You want to limit, but seems a little silly. Wow, so much candy from these. That is insane. Legitimately, like absolutely freaking wild. Whoop, walking off the roof. Alright, let's see if we can get our Grimmsnarl up to where we can more easily conquer this thing. We're basically there now. This is more of a formality at this point, frankly. Yeah, 27. Okay, level 100. Okay, now that we're there with that, have I maxed out this Azumarill? I kind of hope I haven't, because we need one that knows Belly Drum. I haven't. That's good. I need to breed this, I guess, with Hariyama, maybe? I'll have to look into how to get all that working. But that's going to need to know Belly Drum. For now, though, we can head over to here. We'll go take on our own Charizard for the candies, the ability stuff, the ability patches and whatnot, and then go from there. It's going to be good. It's going to be good, boys. It's going to be real good. Grimer out here. We probably shouldn't allow Grimer near the sea, but that's just me. Let's challenge it as a group. No. Yeah, actually. I misread. Let anyone join. That's fine. People jumping in here quick. They want that farm, man. Can't get enough of it. You see, what we have here is a reasonable balance. 2 Azumarill, still kind of a lot. But we have a Darkspawn that's going to hit hard and be plenty tanky. We've got a Grimmsnarl that'll be tanky and setting up, I know, Light Screen and Reflect. And hopefully, 2 Azumarill that both have Shell Bell and Belly Drum. A shiny Azumarill is a good sign. That man been hunting. Ooh, a shiny Darkspawn. Doesn't look that much different, but sure. Well-baked body? Bro. That's overpowered. It just can't be hit by fire-type moves? Oh, they both using Belly Drum. This is a good sign. And he ate a berry? What? What is going on? Oh, it hit me with a Fire Blast. Didn't do as much as it could have. Now we'll Reflect. Wow, they're doing a lot of damage just by themselves. Yep, I'm proud of this team. This is a good team comp. We're probably going to be confused now too, yeah. That's unfortunate. Oh, down goes... Yikes. Okay. That is a stupid amount of damage. Too bad it's going to heal for most of that. And I can't even choose anything. I'm literally trying to press A. Alright, so what's happening now? Leonius, Dakota, we're currently battling a level 100 Charizard and Terra Raid. It's considered a dragon type at the moment, and we're trying our best to strategize our way through it. There's 2 shiny Pokemon, a Darkspun and a Azumarill. Doesn't really matter for what's happening, just thought I'd throw that out there. It's really kind of a pain to fight because it keeps using Hurricane and confusing us, and the game keeps doing things like this, where Grimmsnarl is just still now. It broke me. Charizard is so overpowered, it broke me.
No.
Excuse me. We haven't taunted yet, so let's do that. Why not? Why didn't his Terra get knocked off when his health went down? McKinsley asked. Because this is a Terra raid. When you fight a terrestrialized Pokemon in the wild, and you get its health down enough, it will break the Terra typing. In a raid, you have to full-on just defeat it. If you saw its health go all the way down, it's a visual glitch. Apparently, that can just happen in this. It'll just show that it... Do I need to use light screen again? There's all kinds of issues happening with this right now. So right there, its health is all the way down. If it says Charizard fainted, then we're good. But it might just go back up because it has such a stupid amount of health. I'm going to try light screen again. Okay, we broke its stance. Yeah, see how it has even more health? It's just a visual glitch. As if this game didn't have enough bugs and glitches. Apparently light screen is still up. We should be done with it now. That should have done it. We'll try a Spirit Break. Fire Blast shouldn't take us out, thank goodness. I don't know. So, between 4 people attacking it so much, and it having so much health, and this, I guess, being new for Game Freak, it's kind of challenging to show it properly. I don't really know. Basically, what I'm doing right now is trying to come up with more excuses for Game Freak. But really, they should have just programmed it better before releasing the event. Because its health went all the way down, like, what, 3 or 4 times there? I don't know. Kind of silly. Let's go back into the portal, see if we can find another Charizard, and see if I can give you another example of the health issues. Game Freak can't balance? Say it ain't so. You know? Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough, Dakota, fair enough. They struggle, okay? They're out here trying their best with overly complicated, let me say overly convoluted rock, paper, scissors. We're gonna use Grimmsnarl again. I don't even know why I did this. I didn't even have to change Pokemon. Do not. Damien, if you use Charizard, if you ready up with Charizard, I will exit. I will exit the game and relaunch it. Thank you. For Indie Studio, please understand part 2. Yeah, for real. I will say, the argument I'm getting really sick of hearing from people when it comes to Game Freak is claiming that Pokemon is the biggest media franchise in the world because, yes, now that everyone has said it 7 times, we're all painfully aware of that fact, and it is not a money issue. It just isn't. No shinies this time around. That can be a little concerning. These people don't care. They haven't hunted. I swear, this is ridiculous. This thing gets an overheat off before I'm able to do anything. Have you seen the Giuseppe video, Pokemon in a Nutshell? I have not. Whoop. Light screen first. Light screen, light screen, light screen. If not, pop it up on stream. Okay. I'm looking it up as we speak. Not light screen. Let's go reflect. Oh, that's fine. I'll probably cheer for more defense. Being tough. Did we just lose 2 back-to-back? That's a lot of lost health. Or time. Taunt. Anyway. Giuseppe. Giuseppe. Pokemon in a nutshell. From a year ago, 1.9 million views. I have it pulled up. Whoa. Freaking loud. Classic news reporter starting the video out. That's a good sign. Excuse me again. Spirit Break. Ouchie, don't do that. It confused me. Oh, no, it didn't. Bam. It's super effective. Didn't look like it. Spirit Break. Don't confuse me, please. Spirit Break. It's super effective. I will say these raids get repetitive quick. I feel like once you've caught it, there's just not a ton of incentive. Granted, this thing's giving out the most of any raid by like a freaking lot. Stat changes and abilities affecting your side. We need to use light screen again, I think. Let's see. If it says failed, then I guess it doesn't apply to light screen unless he fainted us there. But it failed. See, now how does that work? I guess I'll just use Spirit Break again then. I don't know. That might faint. No? Okay, cool. We are a freaking tank. Spirit Break. We're just not doing enough damage, and that's kind of all there is to it. Between us not doing enough damage and everyone else getting fainted left and right, we're not going to be able to do this, but I'm going to Terrasilize anyway. Terra Fairy, Spirit Break. Let's just see how it goes. Did the raid... What was that? The raid just like... Oh, we're going to hurt ourselves in confusion, aren't we? I freaking knew it. Oh, for how fun this game is, it sometimes gives me a headache. Man, that's unfortunate. You and the others were blown out of the cavern. Lovely. That's lovely. Goodness. That didn't go our way, but that's okay, because we have a Charizard now. We'll save there for now. We may return to this in a moment, but for the time being, we're going to switch over and watch Giuseppe's Pokemon in a nutshell. Let me unmute and play.
Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon.
Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon.
Pokemon, 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 other Pokemon.
Pokemon was originally a Japanese
Pokemon.
series of video games developed by Game Freak and published by Nintendo and the Pokemon Company. Currently, Pokemon is the highest grossing media franchise of all time, pulling a whopping $90 billion. Or in other words, just under half of the funny Tesla man's net worth.
Where are the aliens? Maybe they're among us.
The word Pokemon is a shortened abbreviation of the term pocket monsters.
Pocket monsters.
There's a huge number of
Pocket
Pokemon as of today,
monsters.
all in different shapes and sizes, with a number of different types
Danny
of abilities.
DeVito.
The first 3 Pokemon games, Red, Green and Blue, were released in Japan in 1996 on the Game Boy. Pokemon
Wasn't it
Red
just
and Blue
Red and
then
Green?
being released outside of Japan
Yeah, I
just
was
a
gonna
few
say-
years later, with Pokemon
thought-
Green being switched out for Pokemon Yellow, which
Yeah,
is made to
okay.
better suit the new colour palette of the Game Boy Color. Very fancy. These games featured
See,
the original...
I thought red and green. Go back to that frame. I thought red and green were Japan only. Like, I don't think we ever got an English green version, did we? Japan got red and green. America got red and blue. And then we all got yellow a year later. If I had my facts straight, I don't know that for certain.
151 Pokemon from Generation 1. Now these are the Pokemon that most people probably know. The classics, if you will. The 3 starters, Charmander, Squirtle and Bulbasaur, all their evolutions, Mew, Ditto, Magikarp and... whoever this is. Now I love the
Okay.
original 151 Generation 1 Pokemon, you can't go wrong. But as time went on and Pokemon evolved, through the years Nintendo decided to add extra generations. How many you ask? 2? 3 maybe? 7. They added 7 more generations. I'm a huge fan of some of these later generations. I mean, I played the living shit out of Pokemon Diamond, and that was Generation 4. In fact, Infernape is one of my favourite Pokemon. But I'll be the first to admit
That's a
that
good
as
way to
time went
describe
on
Infernape,
and more
honestly.
generations came out, they may have started to run dry on ideas. Take Dragonite, for example. A Generation 1 Pokemon. Big orange dragon with wings. Easy. We can all get down with that. Simple concept. I mean, arguably it's not the most well-known orange dragon in the Pokemon universe, but the point still stands. Now let's take the Generation 4 Pokemon, Rotom.
They really
Now, in
did
his
peak
normal
with Gen
state,
1.
He looks pretty cool.
Maybe Gen
But one
3.
of his abilities is he can turn into a number of electrical devices. What are we talking? A taser? A SAM turret maybe? Maybe even a force field? A fridge? Who wants a fridge in
And
a
a
battle?
washing
So while
machine.
Charizard is using Inferno, what is Rotom doing? Storing cheese at a chilled temperature? Keeping your Fanta cool? But maybe the fridge is just a one-off. Maybe his other states are a lot cooler. A washing
machine. Yes,
How is a
sir.
30-minute
Don't forget the
heated colour
lawnmower.
wash gonna kill a Snorlax?
Very carefully.
You fat piece of shit.
A lawnmower. Who came up with this idea? What are you supposed to do with a lawnmower? Trim the grass of the battle arena maybe? And maybe worst of all of them, a microwave. Who needs a Pokemon battle when you can cook up a Tesco lasagna in under 2 minutes?
That is
I was thinking a
smoking
Hot Pocket, but
Or the Generation 8 Pokemon, Poltegeist.
This is a pun.
It's a teapot, for fuck's sake. I mean, maybe I'm just out of the loop, but I just hold
Hey,
a
now.
soft spot for the earlier generation of Pokemon.
there's a cracked
anyway, these
pot
various
and a chipped
generations
pot. The
appear
chipped
throughout the
pot
number
is
of
the legit
great
one. The
Pokemon
legit
games,
one's hard to
with
find.
each game starting roughly
That was
the
really
same.
well
You
edited.
get
That
approached by a Pokemon professor,
Arc
and
Pokemon
you
just
choose
now.
one of 3 starter Pokemon.
I
Now
like the
this sounds
reference
simple
to
enough, but in
Dr.
every
K.
game, you always have a bastard of a rival that always seems to
Excuse me
magically
again?
choose the opposing starter type that you chose. You little shit. You make
I
your way
miss
through the
those
game
days.
region, which differs between titles.
that switched in like Gen 7. I haven't played Gen 6 yet, so that might be the case. But I think actually Gen 5, they started choosing the type that was weaker to your starter, which is so patronizing.
Games in the Kanto region were based on the real-life Kanto region of Japan. Now compare that to the latest games, Sword and Shield, being set in the Galar region, which is based off the UK.
Kenzie Lee, Scummy Mummy Award goes to you, you little slag. When I see you in school in the morning, I'm going to take...
Oh,
You spend most of
Okay.
your time running into wild grass trying to catch them all with your trusty Pokeballs, slowly filling up your Pokedex, a device that records which Pokemon you've seen and caught during your time on the game, with those 3 Pokeball shakes causing enough anxiety to send you into cardiac arrest. With more simple,
Yeah, you gotta-
weaker
so if you fun little fact that not many people know, if you press and hold B and then spam A while you're attempting to catch a Pokemon, it boosts your odds. Source on that one is Trust Me Bro.
Pokemon in starting areas, gradually getting more powerful as you progress through the game, battling your way through a number of gyms, collecting badges so you can eventually take on the Elite Four. Ooh, shiny badges. And shiny hunting, the act of spending hours repeatedly capturing Pokemon in-game just in the hopes to find one with a slightly different colour palette.
Yo! Let's go!
And the only reason
Or
it's
in
that
other words,
exciting
a
is
shiny
because...
Pokemon. It takes a true man of patience to master
Yeah.
this craft.
I was
Not
gonna
to
say,
mention,
it's only that
each
exciting
installment
because
in
you
the
spend
franchise has
literally
its own
freaking
legendary
hours on
Pokemon
it
that you can
with
also
no
add to
results.
your list. Now, Pokemon battles are always the best parts of the Pokemon games for me. Gradually leveling up a Pokemon and using its moves to smash your opponent into the ground.
That's
Each
right.
Pokemon has a unique set of moves that they can learn over time. Some a
Don't
lot
forget
more
the
exciting
abilities.
than others. Now, I'm sure status moves that don't do any damage, like Leer or Defense Curl, are tactically pretty useful in battles. But if you were anything like me as a kid, you just use whatever attack either did the most
strongest
damage
one.
or looked the coolest. I mean, a
That's
huge
right.
fiery swirl is a lot more appealing than a little star and some arrows. Hydro Pump, a huge blast of water being fired directly at your opponent, dealing crazy damage. Or Sharpen, where a little grey cube appears on your Pokemon and slightly raises your attack. What made these Pokemon games so great is you could play them exactly how you wanted them to be played. Catch the Pokemon you wanted to catch, choose what moves you wanted them to learn and use in battle. Not to mention, you could trade Pokemon.
This man has used the same Blastoise since like Pokemon Red. Did you
Choose
see
what
that?
moves
Leonardo, and that's the back sprite for a Blastoise. Leonardo in what looks like platinum. Anyway,
you wanted them to learn and use in battle. Not to mention, you could trade Pokemon with your friends, or with the use of certain online forums, anyone
right.
around the world. You could give every single Pokemon you caught a nickname, so you could have a Sandshrew called Dave or a Pidgey called Nigel. But the Pokemon games is just where it all started. If the Pokemon franchise was one of those really generic ice...
and this is where the problem comes in with the current games. They had to release alongside the plushies, the cards, the show, and possibly coming up the movies. There's no way to pause all of that. There's too many different people involved working on all of it.
iceberg images you see all over the internet, the video games
It
would be
wasn't a
just
problem
the
until
tip.
now. Sword
Now,
and
of
Shield
course,
was
after the global
fine.
success of the video games, this spurred on the creation of the Pokemon anime. Now, I'm not personally a man that indulges in the genre of anime, but this shit, I was hooked. Wow! A bowl of golden nuggets with some Pokemon in the morning was a legendary combination. Now, lock me up, but Pokemon is the only anime I've ever watched. So therefore, it simultaneously is my favourite anime.
Giuseppe, come on now. Go watch Chainsaw Man, Attack on Titan, ReZero. You know what? Let's just keep baby's first anime. Go watch SAO. Watch some Sword Art Online. End of the first season. Stop there. You don't need to go any further. It'll get concerning after that, and you'll give up on anime forever. Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood. Not the first one. I like the first one more, but Brotherhood's the more faithful. Anyway.
In close second is the SpongeBob movie. In the anime, we follow 10-year-old boy Ash Ketchum on his journey to become the greatest Pokemon trainer there is, and indeed, catch them all. He teams up with this yellow bastard, and along with the help of his friends, Brock and
because he
Misty,
showed up late.
they set off on this adventure, meeting a number of different Pokemon through their travels. And how can you forget the Poke-Rap, or the iconic segment, Who's That Pokemon?
Who's that Pokemon?
The meme version of these are
We are
fantastic.
live from
Yeah.
my
I
backyard.
was going to say, where they just fill the void of the Pokemon with something else completely. We're live from his backyard.
And I guess I wasn't the only one that liked the show, because as of today, they've made 23 seasons and over 1,100 episodes. Now, if the Pokemon games were the tip of the iceberg and the anime was just below the surface, we've got
Here
to go
come the
deep
cards.
to discover merchandise. In
Yep,
fact,
playing cards and the
$70 billion of the total $90 billion is thanks to merchandise alone. Nintendo run an active empire of Pokemon merchandise and memorabilia, licensed Pokemon plushies, clothing, mugs, candy, toys, and books.
These are some of the rarest collectibles. You can't really even find these floating around.
And you know what? I'm proud to say I've never contributed. Ever. Not even once.
There is not that many of these in circulation. I had to go to Japan directly and buy this shit.
But the biggest of all, two words that strike pure excitement into any fan of the franchise. Pokemon cards.
It's a good one.
Yes, sir.
Yes! 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 No way! Oh my god!
a series of collectible cards based off your favourite Pokemon. Now, although these cards can be used to play a fleshed out, in-depth tabletop game with a full set of rules, they're arguably more well known
EX making a
for their
comeback for
general
Scarlet and Violet, by the
collectability.
way,
While some may
which is
collect
pretty
these
cool.
cards casually for fun, others devote their life to the craft of Pokemon card collecting, trying to get their hands on the rarest cards out there, and boy does it make for some great videos. Now, much like the video games, over time a number of different Pokemon card series have been released, featuring each generation. But recently, the Pokemon card market has exploded thanks to no other than Logan Paul.
What's the street?
Butthead Street.
When he decided to get his hands on an original 1999 base set and allowed his viewers to buy a pack each, then open these packs on stream with this random bold bloke.
$250,000 box, the rarest in the Pokemon Kingdom. And I happen to have one of those exact boxes right here.
I feel like the easiest way to tell when someone's not like an actual fan, or at least is just really basic about it, is when they call it Pokemon. I know people that call it Pokemon that like playing Pokemon, but I have never once called it Pokemon unless I was making fun of my parents or other parents that call it Pokemans. If you play Pokemon, you either just call it Pokemon, like Amon, or Amon, if you want to be like real correct, Pokemon. But really the easy, like lazy way to say it, the way an actual fan would say it, in my opinion, is Pokemon. I don't know anyone that's an actual fan of Pokemon that calls them Pokemon. All that to say, Logan should have known better that this guy was a fraud all along.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment,
Which inflated the card market and sent a wave of interest in Pokemon cards across the web, with everyone on social media wanting to get their hands on the rarest card from the original 1999 base sets. And as I'm editing this video, Logan has recently uploaded a video titled Spending $2 Million on Pokemon cards, where he sets out to buy as many of the base sets as he can. So, that's awesome.
My name's Mike Butsky.
Now, not only can you get these cards graded PSA 1 to 10 based on the overall quality of the card, but bag-specific cards in the set, and they can sell for a hefty sum of dosh, with a first edition pristine 10 Charizard
500K.
recently selling at auction for $369,000,
Well,
with a
gone
lot
up
of people
since-
shelling out huge
since
amounts
this
of
video
money
was
on
uploaded.
Pokemon cards, seeing them as a sort of investment.
I think it's more so people talking about its dollar value over its rarity. In reference to what, Dakota? Like what part of the video? And I think it's more so people talking about its dollar value over its rarity. Presumably the cards? Fake fan? Yeah. Okay, so I have cards that are worth like some money. Like they're worth an amount. Like it's not like the 15, 16 cent cards. And if I were to grade them, they'd be worth even more. But quite frankly, I just want to frame them and hang them on my wall. For example, these two have been some of my favorite pulls recently for obvious reasons. You know, two of my favorite my favorite Pokemon in two different cards. I still want to get the Lugia alt art, although that card's like such an amount of money that I can't make it make sense. And then the Amazing Rare series that they came out with in... it released in Vivid Voltage, Shining Fates. I think that was it, Vivid Voltage and Shining Fates. There were 9 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They all have this insane border, this like explosion of rainbow color. They all look amazing. And they're easily my favorite art of all time, of any Pokemon cards ever. The Rayquaza looks... Well, first of all, it's Rayquaza. So, like... I mean, duh. And then, I mean, Jirachi's looking cute as ever. And again, the rainbow just looks really cool in these cards. Anyway, a slight tangent. We'll get back to what we were doing here.
As the value of the cards skyrocket.
You like Pokemon? Get all in on Pokemon. Spend 20 to 40 hours studying.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Dakota. Seeing Gary V of all people calling it Pokemon, it's definitely fake fans that are concerned about the dollar value, and that's it. I think the nice part about being an actual fan of Pokemon is that I liked it from the time I was a freaking child. I didn't hold on to any of the stuff, and I should have. But now it's become so big that it doesn't really have a threat of going anywhere. So I get to basically be a fan of something that will continue to be supported, and I can come in and out and come and go when I please for financial or boredom reasons, and it'll still be there. I don't have to worry about it going anywhere as far as new product goes. Like Scarlet and Violet, I bought into early because I was excited for it. Turned out to be crap. So that was unfortunate, but now I can just wait on the next game and see how it goes, and it'll still be there because people will still buy it because it's so big, and that's kind of nice. It's nice to be a fan of something that's so popular. You don't have to worry about it getting canceled. I was a fan of the show Heroes when it was coming out on NBC like a long time ago, and it got canceled, and that sucked. I wanted to watch the balls off of that show. It never got to. It never went anywhere after like Save the Cheerleader, Save the World. Another tangent, sorry.
Pokemon, then flip it, learn. 1 and 2 years later, you got something brewing.
So the moral of the story is remortgage your house to buy Pokemon cards and then live in a wooden shack until they triple in price years from now, sell them, and then live on a yacht in the Maldives. And the masterpiece of the Pokemon franchise that was Pokemon Go, the mobile app that made use of augmented reality to allow you to catch Pokemon in the real world.
5 or 6 years ago?
Back in 2016, everyone...
It's not Android's fault. Just throwing that out there. It's iPhone's fault. iPhone doesn't want to receive your Android videos properly. It makes you look inferior on purpose.
Was part of the Pokemon Go craze. It was worldwide, with everyone on their quest to fill up their Pokedex, making it one of the most profitable apps of that year.
Oh my gosh, you'll never guess what my new Pokemon can do.
It's your boy.
You notice how Matt Pat called it Pokemon? Did you see that? That's a real fan.
Pokemon Go was
Also,
the one
really
app
fun.
that had you so addicted that you were more than willing to wander deep into the roughest part of town, risking your life to catch a virtual fish.
Yeah, I got mugged once playing Pokemon Go. It was really terrifying. Thankfully, they just pulled a knife and not a gun, because a gun would have been a lot scarier. But I didn't carry cash on me, and that is not true. That didn't happen.
The app also featured specific region-locked Pokemon that you could only catch in certain areas of the world, and I was this close to buying a first-class flight to Japan just to get my hands on that goddamn duck.
I was not.
Now, I'm not entirely sure how popular the app is as of today, but if anyone is still out there roaming the
I was gonna
streets,
say, I think
keep
it's
it
made
up,
$1
man.
billion.
Somebody has to catch them all.
That's not your house, is it? Now fuck off out the garden before I come down there and smash your head in.
Whether you're a Pokemon mega fan trying to obtain every single Pokemon ever released, or you casually hop in and out of the series, Pokemon is undoubtedly one of the most unique and successful franchises ever created, offering a sense of nostalgia for a huge number of people around the world. Either those that have loved the franchise for years or others that have just recently discovered it, Pokemon is a pop culture giant that isn't going to stop growing anytime soon, offering up a collector's dream in the form of Pokemon cards or limited collectible merchandise, a long-running staple anime, or a great number of video games that allow any player to take on their own adventure in the Pokemon universe, with a vast diverse range of different Pokemon with well-designed detailed movesets. But as you take on the task of catching them all, just remember, every Pokemon is great in their own way. Except for Rotom. And with all of that said, goodbye!
Huh. That was a really good video. Right there at the end, I was going to comment on something. Let me go back a little bit. Hold on.
Franchises, they hop in. Whether you're a Pokemon mega fan trying to obtain every single Pokemon ever released, or you casually hop in and out of...
Not that anyone asked, but I find myself somewhere in between. I fell out for a long time back when I thought it was lame to be really into something that you genuinely enjoyed. Now that I am an adult and have matured emotionally, I have come to an understanding that I like what I like, and I don't really care what people want to say. So now I just play them because they're fun, and I really like when Pokemon go burr and hit each other a lot. It's fun, it's cool, It's neat to collect them. And whenever they like look a little different, wow, craziness. Did I ever show you the Seth synthetic video? I don't remember. That inspired me not to derail your emotional speech. No, you're fine. You did not. I will look it up next. But I was just going to say, somewhere in between, yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of, I've always had Nintendo devices to be Pokemon devices. If I grab my, this will be pretty funny. This is the case that holds my DS, right? My Nintendo 3DS XL. If I open it, there's, oh, DS fell out. Actually, you know what? I can use this as another representative. So if I open my DS and pull the game out, in it is Pokemon Soul Silver. Let me switch to full screen. Soul Silver. I'm going to put that back in now. If we open the actual DS case up, we've got you've got that's the charger falling out. Goodness gracious. There's Pokemon Y, Pokemon Ultra Moon, Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, the Super Mystery Dungeon. Yeah, Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. Nintendogs, which arguably is its own form of Pokemon, if you think about it. Pokemon Diamond. Pokemon Ranger, a gift from my girlfriend last year. And Pokemon, or not last year, this year for my birthday. This was a birthday present from my girlfriend. And Pokemon White version 2, a gift for myself earlier this year. Pokemon Y, more like why not? Hey, more like Wobbuffet. Yeah, because why not? Evolves into Wobbuffet. I'm gonna look up Seth's video now. F2. Seth. Synthetic. Oh. Wait. Did I unintentionally, Dakota, did I unintentionally get inspired by this man's thumbnail, or was it just an obvious idea that I sprung for in addition to him? Because I didn't mean to do that. It was just kind of like obvious to replace the face. Not obvious, but like, why wouldn't you? It was completely you, man. Well, no, it wasn't me that inspired him. I'm just saying, like, so we just independently came to that conclusion ourselves, each other. I mean, I put my face in. It looks like he put not his face in based on his profile picture. Correct. Okay, cool. Well, sweet. Well, so Seth, you know what they say, great minds think alike. Let's see what this review's all about.
Hey people, Seth here. Today, I have a single question.
Seth.
Do you enjoy violence?
Yes.
Of course you do. It's a part of you. And who are you to deny your own nature? So come with me and let me show you some real ultra violence, and let's dehumanize ourselves together. Welcome to Synthetic. Synthetic is a tactical roguelike shooter. It's also one of the best damn games I've ever played. There's barely any story, reason, or words in this game. It doesn't need them, because
just
Synthetic is a mute symphony, where the instruments are high caliber firearms, the music is gunfire, and the orchestra is a 10,000 strong legion of genocidal murder bots, who, unfortunately, are very sick, and the only cure is a bullet through the cranium. Synthetic is amazing, and I'm gonna cream over how how much I love it. Unfortunately, before we can experience joy, we must experience mechanics. So let me tell you about guns. Gunplay. Pretty simple. You aim, shoot, and turn with a mouse. Moving and shooting at the same time is usually a fantastic idea if you plan on missing every shot and getting Swiss cheesed by the enemy. You need to stand still to stabilize your shots. If your bullets connect, they do damage. If your bullets connect with someone's synthetic cranium, they do considerably more damage. As each round leaves the chamber, your gun will begin to sound more and more hollow. So, like any reasonable human being with a basic grasp of first-person shooters, you press reload and accidentally eject your entire magazine. You get cornered, shot, and shot repeatedly. So, what happened there? Mechanics. You can't just reload in synthetic. No, to reload, you have to manually eject your magazine, click in a new one, and continue shooting. This might seem awkward at first, but once you get into the rhythm, it really becomes second nature. Oh yeah, fun fact, each time you pull the trigger, you cause a localized explosion inside the gun barrel. And a much lesser known fact, explosions could be described as incredibly warm. Take too many shots too fast, and you'll be holding the ballistic version of a rice cooker. Also, next time you pull the trigger, you might hear a click instead. That's not a good sound. It means your gun is jammed, and you better unjam it real fast if you plan to continue staying alive.
Does he mention perfect reload? Because that was the most satisfying sound I've heard in a video game.
It before you rush headfirst into a crowd and
possibly
slam the
most
trigger,
of the
only
video
to be
games
greeted with a single click and deafening silence. Now that you understand gunplay, let me tell you about gameplay. First, you gotta pick a class. There's 8 of them, each with their own unique specialization. Riot Guard shoots methadone to numb his sensation of pain, walks through entire volleys of missiles, and kills hover tanks twice his size by slamming them full speed with a piece of plastic. He's a thick boy, but he's not ashamed of his weight problem. He's just bulking, and if anyone disagrees, they get stun locked forever. Breacher shoots methadone and shoots hot loads of lead inside his enemies. He's Riot Guard, except instead of survivability, he's got a low cooldown satchel charge that can be used to commit instant suicide because you accidentally right-clicked while facing a wall. Snipers are all about money. They get fat credits. If you pop a head, you get that gamer bread. And in a game that's all about money shots, he gets a fucking laser sight on his right-click for pinpoint accuracy. Assassin can do this. Did you
Raider.
know
Raider's the right one. Raider's the right choice.
Go
Go Raider. Raider's the right choice.
Now you do. If you use this knowledge to lure in an entire clown car squad of enemies, you can also do this and refill your entire health bar. Assassins are also hilarious to play in multiplayer.
Raider has like his own version of
odds. Just go invisible. I'm sure the other player can deal with it just fine. Raider is the class you play when your friends ban you from playing Assassin. He doesn't have invisibility, but he does have a custom-made Japanese vibroblade from AliExpress, which refolds itself 1,000 times every millisecond, which also leaves quite a cut inside anyone unlucky enough to get in his way. The best feature of playing Raider is dog tags. Dog tags are objectively the most important measurement of your own ego. Collecting them is imperative to your survival, but more importantly, to your credibility as a gamer. Yes, it's true. I might have not helped in any team fights and just spent my time camping corners, but you know what else is true? I've collected significantly more dog tags than my partner over here. So who truly is to blame for our untimely demise? It certainly isn't me. Heavy Gunner
It was me when Dakota and I played. I remember that boss fight.
If you enjoy cruising through levels at breakneck speeds that make mobility scooters, pensioners, and children born on landmines seem fast in comparison, then you'll love the Heavy Gunner. Conversely, Engineer is a class for the insane and the unhinged. It's also one of the most interesting. The very essence and strength of the Engineer is gambling. Roll the dice, take the chance, wager your entire life, double the credits, or go broke. Buy everything, throw it all away, only to get it back tenfold. Abandon reason and lose yourself in gambling. And if you can't take that risk, you'll never experience the complete ecstasy of playing Engineer, because your lows are the lowest, but at your highest, you become a self-propelled demigod of RNG. And finally,
so literally a gambling
is
addict.
the only class with a dedicated button for team. Demolisher is the only only class with a dedicated button for team killing. After choosing the class that best defines your qualities as a human being, you still need to pick a loadout. This is your starting items and modules, all unique to your class. There's a lot to choose from to suit your strategy, provided you have one. If you don't, you don't
Reviews
have much
like
of a
this
life
make me feel like the
expectancy,
most
but
surface
don't let
level
that stop
reviewer
you.
of all
Hit
time.
that start button and you'll warp
This is
right
going
into
so much
Kaida
more in depth
Corporation
than I
HQ,
did.
world leader in the field of AI robotics. Coincidentally, those aforementioned robotics have gone a little rogue, and if you fail to stop them, they're about to go a little nuclear. So, if possible, try and stop Armageddon. No pressure. Your objective is simple. Kill everything. Once you're done with that, take the teleporter to the next floor, have a quick peek at the huge red flashing danger symbol that's covering your screen, and get wiped by the first boss in the game. Die, go back, and try again. The better you do, the bigger your body count. The bigger your body count, the higher your terror level. The higher your terror level, the more you've pissed off the Machine Legion, and the more seriously they start to take you. Their reflexes will get faster, the game gets faster, and the music screams louder to the intensity of your firefights. They'll no longer send grunts after you. They'll send elite kill squads, juiced on stimulants, to shred you instead. And with each floor, these only get more and more ridiculous. Here's a few of the many wonderful murder bots you'll encounter, all of which are seething with a...
Seth has since admitted to being... Seth has since admitted to being on Ritalin at the time of making videos. At this time of making videos. Oh. Y'all know where to get some Ritalin from?
Burning hatred for all natural life. In no particular order, these are ball busters, or as I've heard them referred to, why is this basketball accelerating towards me? And why am I dead 20 seconds after starting a level? Jihadi spider bots, more jihadi spider bots, jihadi spider bot mom bots, which give birth to more jihadi spider bots, alarm bots, which scurry away and start screaming the moment you commit a single microaggression, and if you don't shut them up fast, they'll send in child protective services, which really don't care about arbitrary concepts such as cover, walls, or running away. Heat-seeking missiles, a lot of heat-seeking missiles, pineapples, miniguns on legs, a fucking plane, lasers with motion tracking, and finally, this thing, not to be confused with that thing. You know an easy way to tell between them? One of them shoots fast enough to melt concrete. The other uses an orbital satellite to melt you instead. Good luck out there. You'll need it. You can't predict what the game will throw your way. Each run is completely randomized, and by this, I don't mean several crates have been reshuffled. I mean, I just dice rolled double or nothing with a gambling terminal, won the bet, bought an ultra-class sniper rifle with the proceeds, only for the transaction to glitch and leave my credits untouched. Then, I blew my own brains out with my own gun, because that Nemesis Ricochet is no joke. Among the chaos, there's a huge variety of guns. There's around 100 unique weapons in the game, which can be acquired in one of many different manufacturing variants. What does that mean? It means you won't find the same gun twice. For example, here's a Bren anti-air. Let's look at the variant. It's a Siege 5 manufacture. Full automatic, very powerful. And here's another Bren anti-air I picked up in a later run. Notice anything different? That's right, Hyper Burst manufacture. Very devastating. On top of variants, there's damage types. On top of that, there's different types of ammunition, which you can switch between to suit the situation. But we don't have time to explain that shit. Here's some of my favorite weapons instead. This one's called a grenade launcher. It launches grenades. You don't need these. Eject them immediately. Switch ammo type to rubber grenade. Because a true warrior does not kill his foes with explosions. He kills them with a raw concussive force of being hit by a huge fucking piece of rubber. This one is called the Chaos Launcher. And here's what happens when I click my left.
When did closed captioning get turned on? Did that just happen? I'm gonna check the... Has that been on? Am I crazy?
left mouse button a single time. Also, you won't believe
remember
this,
turning
they
it on.
actually put in the goddamn anti-material rifle from My Neighbor Totoro. Now, I don't watch much anime. I'm not a child predator, but listen to this and tell me you're not a little bit aroused right now. And if you don't like anime weapons, here's a weapon for nihilists. V420 Sniper Dragon. Can you possibly guess the gimmick of this gun? Correct. 360 no scopes. It also synergizes amazingly well with the MLG air horn. Hey, I don't have to explain shit. This is a game for men. Anyway, check out my sick rocket calligraphy. It's a long lost and dangerous art form, but it's incredibly soothing in the hands of a trained professional. Items.
Weapon.
There's more than 100 items. These come in two forms: active, which have to be activated, and passive items, which pop off automatically. Most of these are amazing. Others are interesting. These range from common trinkets all the way up to exceptionally rare game changers. Pro tip: if whatever you just picked up is glowing red, it's
been on the whole
probably
time.
insanely
Well, admittedly, I'm
overpowered.
tired.
It's also probably going to kill you. But hey, learning is fun, and learning demands suffering. You can find items and weaponry throughout your run. You can also buy them. No money? No problem. Just sacrifice your limbs to the machine god, and he'll reward your good faith with unholy firepower. But why stop there? Every weapon can be tuned up using attachments. Need more firepower? Convert your semi-automatic to full auto. Tired of only shredding one synthetic skull at a time? Add a hyper accelerator and turn entire crowds into liquid. Does the half second of reloading get in the way of your bloodbath? Install a wormhole inside your magazine today, because why not? And if you find yourself doing a little too well on your own, don't worry, because there's always multiplayer. Synthetic has two-man co-op. Under ideal circumstances, this is the ultimate test of friendship and camaraderie.
Try and go stealth and just run.
I can't go stealth. It's on cooldown.
Of communication and effective team play.
Raising terror level.
That felt like us.
Oh, in exchange for what?
Nothing.
Under realistic circumstances, this is where friendships die, where friendly fire gets committed every few seconds, and where the most commonly spoken phrase is,
This is exactly what I need right now. Did
Thanks,
I just
gamer.
hit you again?
No, I kind of slid into that.
multiplayer is amazing. I thoroughly recommend it. Final score. In synthetic, every single run is complete madness, but that's the whole charm of it. No run is ever the same. You take and you use whatever the machine god gives you. You learn, you adapt, and you push forward as far as you can. And somewhere in the misty haze of adrenaline and spent shells, you reach that epiphany, that realization that you are never truly at the mercy of RNG. No, all this time, you are only at the mercy of your own skill. And that's when I realized I love this game. Eventually, however, I did get a little too competent for the base game. That's when you whip out madness mode and hyper adrenaline to give your heart a real workout. This game's amazing, and there's something wholesome and reassuring about the fact that your suffering can be shared with others. In a word, synthetic is much like a woman. She's incredibly difficult. Originally, this game was just meant to be a bolt-action rifle simulator made by two young German boys.
There it was. Did y'all hear that? Hold up.
This game was just meant to be a bolt-action rifle simulator.
Ah, that sound is so good.
Made by two young German boys. The game was just meant to be a bolt-action rifle simulator made by two young German boys named Friedrich Heinrich and Helmut Gottlieb, freshly graduated from Nuremberg University. Then, 3 years of solid work later, it spiraled into this. This game is truly a labor of love, and it really shows. I give Synthetic a final terror level score of 325, which is about to become 350 once I push this button. Out of my rapidly depleting health bar, I have no regrets. You can grab yourself a copy on Steam or GOG for about 20 bucks. And based on my Ashkenazi arithmetic, that comes to about 28 cents per hour of entertainment. As always, more content to come, so stay tuned. A warm thanks to the many members of the Merchants Guild generously funding and bankrolling these videos. You're all truly wonderful. Words, unfortunately, don't do this game justice. So, without further ado, let me show you some shit. Enjoy.
Is it just me, or does he keep saying fervor? Instead of saying further, I feel like he said fervor like 2 or 3 times. I don't even have a problem with it. I'm asking because I don't know if I'm mishearing him. Racist? What's racist about asking how he's pronouncing the word further? Oh my, he has so many people on his Patreon. It's still going. This is insane. I saw a dick. It's gonna be further up. Right? No, it's gonna be further down. Whoop, here it is. Dick Magician, Dick Johnson, Dick Hansen. Dick Bongs. Dick Smash Johnston. Told you I spotted a couple. Such a good freaking game. Yeah, that was legit. That was legitness. Huh. On that note, if you enjoyed, thank you for watching. I have to go to bed now. So, until the next one, stay frosty and stay humble.